Hello, my dearest sex havers and butt slappers. My name is Senior Bacon Legs, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be playing the third mission in Gunner Heat PC's Fulda Gap Eastern Hills campaign in the instant action sections. Basically, we're an M1 platoon tasked with supporting M113s with the infantry and taking objective yellow. The enemy's going to have a few platoons of entrenched armor. That includes BTR-60s, BMP-1s, T-72Ms, and entrenched infantry. I'm going to have about 4 M1s in my platoon, some M113s with 4 infantry squads. My platoon is to advance and cover 2nd platoon's dismount, and then I'm to cover the friendly dismounted troops' clearance of BP Alpha and then cover their assault on objective yellow. I will lose if 75% of my friendlies are destroyed or all my tanks are lost, and if we manage to take out 85% of the enemy's troops and equipment, then that means we win. I'm pretty excited for this one. It's going to be a little bit more kinetic than the other games than the other missions that I've been playing, and it's taken me a few tries to do this because every time I've played it, I felt like it's just not quite been right. And I've been messing around with some of the microphone input and whatnot on my recording setup, and I'm hoping that this episode might sound a little bit more clear for you guys, so let's dive. Alrighty, so we have just spawned in. We have our dismount point up ahead that we have to clear. There's going to be expected enemy up in this section here. They're usually a little bit further south than the marker. And we have to go get to BP Alpha and storm objective yellow while keeping an eye out for enemy coming around this area. This is the M1 Abrams. It was designed in 1979, I do believe. It was in service in 1980 to present day by Chrysler Defense. This thing's got a 105mm cannon and a 7.62 coax machine gun. You can see some other weapons on top, but we're not going to be using those. Off to our side, you can see the M113s. I like to call them the Doom Box. If you don't know what these are, imagine if you took a very large jar of angry bees and threw it at someone. That's what that is. I think...
Gunner, coax, anti-tank!
I see ya.
Fire! On the way! Kill him!
Okay, so...
Gunner, table, on the way! Traverse left! On the way! Traverse left!
Looks like we got that guy dealt with.
Identify! Fire! Fire heat!
I see ya. My laser rangefinder is not having a good time with that smoke in front of me. So that's not great, but we have managed to smoke that guy. He is out of the picture. There's a tank somewhere out here. I see the bastard. Okay, so that is currently blocked off by the smoke, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my close air support and send it up that way, and drop some artillery around here and hope for the best. There's going to be enemy infantry coming up pretty soon. That's going to be a big problem. 2nd platoon is moving to the dismount point, so they are going to be catching up with us. We need to start clearing this area right away. I can see some foxholes there where they could put some infantry to throw anti-tank grenades and stuff at us, which is not fun to deal with at all. So I want to be careful pulling up there. I should be seeing that. There we go.
Fire! On the way! Over! Engage! Target lost!
So right now, what we're mostly focused on doing is suppressing these infantry and making sure that they keep their heads down so our infantry can go up and really work on taking them out. I think there's some infantry up there. We managed to get that anti-tank rocket dealt with, but I don't want to get too close to these guys, because if I do, I will die. I can see that there's a few of them over there. That may have dealt with them. I don't want to assume. There's a PC. That thing is still up. That is the wrong gun. But no matter, it is already... It's dead, that's for sure.
Come, my minions. Gather their organs.
I don't want to get presumptuous, but we do have to push up pretty soon. We have managed to advance and occupy BP Alpha, so we are going to have to move up and start looking at taking out some of the other stuff going on here. I am a little scared of running out of tank, so our troops are going to start clearing out a lot of the entrenched infantry there. We've managed to clear out most of the enemy armor, and we're going to move on to Objective Yellow. Stop restocking. This is where it's going to get dicey. That tank is dealt with. I see you. Hello. I do not have a good look at them. I see ya. That may not have done anything. A focus on my machine gun here, as that's going to do a little bit better at dealing with some of these infantry. I see an entrenched position there. I don't know if anyone's in it, but better safe than sorry. I think we've managed to suppress any of the enemy armor coming out of here. I say as I run smack into enemy armor. That was a heat round, so I don't think it was going to really deal with him. He is still in the fight, which is not ideal. That's not an immediate concern. Alrighty, I see this guy. He's down. Don't quite have a good view on this guy. I can kind of just see the top of his turret. He's moving. I am all out of artillery and air support, so I'm not going to be able to really throw anything at him. I do see him there, though. I managed to hit him. Oh, he's on fire, so that guy is dealt with. I see ya. And he is still in the fight. Those T-72Ms can really take a pounding. And he's on fire. Oh, there's another. Okay, he has been dealt with. So we're going to start pushing into the town from the east side. Wait a minute. I got a better way to deal with this. Somehow they're still alive, but that's okay. We will easily remedy that with a heat round.
Away! Hit target! Gunner coax through! Traverse left! On! Identify!
Okay, I see them. They're a little bit...
Away! Gunner coax through! Traverse left!
I cannot see them. Ah, there they are.
Away!
Nope.
Reengage! Away! Reengage! Hit target! Gunner coax through!
That's them dealt with.
Away! Hit target! Gunner coax through!
They've been dealt with. Now, I would be an absolute fool to assume that that's all the angry Warsaw Pact soldiers in this place. So we're going to very carefully push up. Looks like we might have dealt with... Yep. He's done. You can see my troops are starting to catch up. We are starting to get some good headway in getting rid of these guys. And that is the enemy force completely neutralized. I'm going to do something I haven't done before and look a little bit at some of the statistics here. So we lost 1 vehicle, but no people. The Warsaw Pact lost 36 people and 12 vehicles. So they're going to be feeling that for a while. As you can see, some of those heat rounds are absolutely shredding the inside of these APCs and armored cars, but those 14mm, I think they're 14mm machine guns, they will absolutely track your vehicle if you let them, so you really can't afford to mess around with them. These tanks, they're so heavily armored, you can kind of see where the plating is. It can absolutely ricochet your shot, and they can take a lot of kinetic energy. You can see here it gets stopped by the backing plates and just will immediately dissipate all of that energy you're throwing at them. It's amazing how much of an impact these things can take when you really factor in, you know, the fact that that's 105 millimeters of like angry tungsten flying their way, or was it depleted uranium I think they used. Either way, big bullet, go boom. You can see that we thoroughly ruined all of their days, and oh no, the poor man. I feel bad for that, but yeesh, that's like, you know what? He didn't feel anything. Anyways, thanks for watching today, guys. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this game too. Please like and subscribe. There's no pressure to do so, but just remember, I have been collecting your toenails for the last 5 years, and you might want to figure out how you want to proceed here before I decide what to do with them. But on that note, I will see you guys in the next video.